How's it going, everybody? Man, I've tried to make this video 3 times. First time I messed up on the audio. Second time I felt like I was long-winded. Oh man. So it has been a little while since I've done a moto vlog. It's been a little while since I actually uploaded a video of any kind. Mainly want to just give you all an update of where I'm at with this VFR swap. I'm kind of at a holding point right now. The pistons that I have, I just don't trust them to last, especially long term. You know, they might be okay for like a year, but they're just not going to last long term. So what I've got going on is I've got another set of pistons ordered. However, there are some minor variations. Instead of it being a 929 RR piston that is 4 millimeters oversized, you can't find one of those new anyways. So I could custom order a set of pistons, and it's not much of a difference in price, maybe $100. But the problem is that it's going to take like 2 months to order it, and I don't have 2 months. I've got like 2.5 months before this build has to be done. So I don't have 2.5 months to wait on a set of pistons. So with that, it's I'm actually going to be going with a little bit different route. I'm going with a CBR 954 RR piston, which is essentially the same thing, except it's 1 millimeter larger. So instead of a 929, it's a 954. So there's that. Another thing with the pistons is I tossed and turned about what material to go with or how to go with the piston, and I'm actually going to go with I'm going to go ahead and go with a forged piston. And the reason why, god dang it, the reason why I'm going to go with a 954 piston is because they're going to be stronger, they're going to be better, especially with me running nitrous. And I've actually decided that I'm actually going to go with a little bit bigger shot of nitrous than I originally anticipated. I've been talking with a motorcycle performance shop, and they said that this guy is here local to me. He actually races Rocky Mountain Race Week alongside of me. He knows way more about this than I do. He said I shouldn't have any issues running even a 100 shot, but to be on the conservative side, I was leaning towards a 25 shot. But to be on the conservative side, he said I can run a 50 shot with no issues. So hopefully no issues anyways. So I'm going to run a little bit bigger shot of nitrous than I originally expected, and which means more power. So hopefully we can go a little bit faster. So there's that. A couple other things. Let's see, where we at? The pistons, I got the pistons ordered. I can't do any machine work until I get the pistons, so that way we know exactly how big we need to make the bore. So I need to have the pistons in hand, take the block to the machine shop. Hopefully I can do that end of next week is my hopes. We'll kind of go from, you know, kind of see what happens. We'll see when the pistons get here and go from there. I'm going to end up ordering or buying a set of heads off of another Honda Magna. So that way I can continue having this one operational for as long as possible, and then going ahead and get the other engine 100% and kind of go from there. We'll see what happens. So that way I can just pull this engine out, throw the other one in, and send it, right? see, what else we got? The head gasket, because I'm now running a larger piston and probably will end up having to modify the piston. I am going to have to order a custom set of head gaskets. The 74 millimeter head gasket, the VFR was they did have a big block or a big bore kit for it that was 74 millimeters. The pistons, the head gasket, everything had already been ordered before, so they knew what the specs was. So it wasn't an issue. However, with the new 75 millimeter piston, they don't make it. They don't have a head gasket for that. They don't have specs for that. So so I've got to custom order a set of head gaskets, and I'm going to look at possibly custom doing the thickness on it as well, just because of some relief cuts that has to be made in the piston to accommodate. I think if I go with a thicker head gasket, that'll make that a little better. Rather than cutting the piston, I can just add thickness to the head gasket and mill the head to match. There's a lot of stuff I've got to do some research on and kind of play around and see what happens. Once I get the machine work done, then I can play around with measurements and thicknesses and kind of look and see kind of where we're at. There's so much to do. There's so much to do to get this thing at 100%. And there's not a lot of time. My goal is 2.5 months, so roughly 75 days to have this done. We've got about 115 days for the beginning of Rocky Mountain Race Week. We have approximately, so 2 weeks prior to that, starting I think June 4th, somewhere around there, I have an event that I have to go to. It's 2 weeks long. That event ends on the 18th. Rocky Mountain Race Week begins on the 18th, so it's going to be immediately. I don't have any way of doing anything in that time frame, and I want to give myself a couple of weeks at least of testing. So I'm kind of at this point where I don't have but 2.5 months of time that I can put into this. So there's a lot of stuff. Once I start getting parts in, I'm going to order everything hopefully this week, get the machine work started on this week, and kind of go from there. So I apologize for the lack of content lately, but I promise here in just a couple of weeks I'm going to have more content than I know what to do with. So it's kind of where we're at. I really want to just give you all an update. It's been, like I said, it's been 3-4 weeks since I posted a video, and I know there for a long time I was posting every single Monday. I was uploading a video, and it was just so stressful, especially on weeks that I had something going on that weekend or something came up. It was so stressful to figure out how to upload a video and also at the same time do a whatever it was personal that I needed to do. And it just made for a really stressful situation, and I feel like I was just putting out random videos. It didn't matter how great or bad it was, just for putting something out there, and that does y'all an injustice as well. Y'all don't want low quality videos. Y'all definitely want something that's a little better quality, and definitely not saying I'm the greatest videographer or editor or whatever, but I knew that y'all wanted something better than a low quality video. That's kind of where we're at. I don't know how long this video is going to be, really. It's hopefully not going to be very long, and hopefully y'all don't get bored and click off of it before the video's done. But I at least wanted to let y'all kind of have an idea of where we're at, what's going on, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think we're just going to end the video here, because I've talked about as much as I really can handle talking, and I'm sure y'all have listened to about as much as y'all really want to listen to. So I will hopefully get another video out here in the next week or two, and hopefully y'all don't have to wait very long for another one. Like always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. While you're down there, go ahead and smash that like button, and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all thought of the video. Let me know what y'all want to see, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.